Okay, so I am now actually inside my social media account and I have created posts for um, all the daily themes. So all the topics that I've prepared. There's about six posts in each category at the moment. I can see that there's still a couple more I need to add for a Tuesday one, but more or less, other than that, I'm ready to go. Anyway, that will cover me for the next 4 weeks. I'm going to add more posts later. I'm going to maybe customize some of the descriptions. If I click on the categories, you can see that this is Feedback Friday. Sometimes, don't really need to create a special description for each of the posts. It really depends, and sometimes I do. So, for me it was easy. For example, in this category I really didn't need to do that. And then if I go back and I for example, Find Your Voice Monday is different. Every question that I have, I really sat down and I wrote down the description, right? So at the moment I have 6 weeks covered of this Find Your Voice Monday, and I also have much more still prepared in Trello that I'm going to add to this. So when I have about 12 weeks worth of content, it just can repeat itself, every 3 months. And what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to create a schedule. So I'm going to add a new posting time. I'm going to create a category. So Monday. I'm going to post it at around, maybe I would post it around 4 o'clock UK time, because, well, actually no, you know what, about 1 o'clock UK time, because then everybody on the other side is already starting to wake up as well. So that's kind of suits me. So that's my posting time for this category. I'm going to do the same thing and of course, depending on what you're using, what kind of platform you're using, this particular step could be a little bit different. But you can see the idea that I'm actually creating. This is why I absolutely love Social Bee. I'm creating my schedules very quickly, and it knows that every day it's going to, so Thursday for example, I'm going to tap in just that category. It sends to the selected group, and that's it. So imagine how much time and also brain juice, as I call it, will be freed up in my life, just because I spent literally just a couple of hours on this creating this posting, right? And as I speak to you, I've already scheduled, and I am scheduling as we speak, but you can see how fast it is for me. So this is only going to take 5 minutes. I don't think I'm even speaking for 5 minutes on this video. So that's it, we're almost done. Sunday, let's create Hangout Sunday, and oh yes, and select this, and that's it. And pretty much at this stage now, I have created the schedule that's going to every day post something in my group, and everything I'm posting is about people in my group. And actually, let's just have a look what's happening. Oh, this is a watch party I am about to play, and I'm going to go and open my social media visibility group, because I want to show you something. I only started posting this, but I knew it's going to work because it's all centered around my members of the group. And my group wasn't very active recently. It really wasn't. If I'm just gonna scroll down and see, I was just, there's like 1 like, 4 likes, no comments. It was kind of like I was promoting my challenge recently, but it wasn't getting anywhere until I started posting. I deleted my old daily posts. I actually only had 2, but after that, then look, this was the first post I posted, right? And I straight away have 8 comments on this as well, and several people that wanted me to audit their profiles. Now, there were some audits that I did, and I actually did, I sent them privately because they had information that I didn't want the person to be, criticized publicly, let's say, where there's a lot they can improve, and then some of them, like Agnes, who is my student already, and I'm probably going to do hers publicly because, I already said everything to her she needs to know, or I will just reach out and say it to her. there is a couple of things. For example, this post on Sunday was very, very popular. Look, I had 18 comments. People are sharing a picture what makes their heart melt. There's so much, and after having a really dry spell in my group and no interaction, I'm getting comments and I'm getting likes, but comments is more important because when they have more weight, they send the algorithm the signal that my group is engaging, and I start seeing that there's more people engaging with my group. Now there is another post. So these are just daily posts that I'm posting. If before they were ignored, now I'm getting all these like comments and things like that. That was very funny because everybody was complaining that they can't plan, but when I looked at them, they were all my students, so they were not taking the courses inside the trainings available, and that was funny. So this is it, just 15 comments, guys. So I have a group that already is ignited, and this is without bringing fresh people, fresh juice, and this is what now I can focus on building my group and monetizing this engagement, because the more people engage, then the more other people see my posts, so I can do my live streams. And imagine how much marketing data I am collecting from, for example, this post alone. What's holding you back? And I've straight away saw that the planning is an issue. It doesn't matter that these guys are my students, because now maybe next challenge will be a planning challenge. See, I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to invent it. They told me, and now I'm going to give them what they need. And so this is the key to successful marketing, and I hope that you enjoyed this training. Now, what I suggest that you do, and I hope you've been doing this already, is, and this is why I'm recording this in small little parts, take one part at a time and do each part separately, and don't be afraid. If you even feel a little bit, overwhelmed or anything, don't worry about it. Address one small step at a time. You will conquer it within just a couple of hours, and then I probably am looking for a whole year of, content, and I'm looking at this. If this engagement keeps going, well, maybe I don't even need to change anything. So yes, this is what we need to do now, and I hope that this will help you ignite the engagement within your Facebook group.